All right. Welcome back to Pain Collectibles, everybody. This is kind of an impromptu unboxing. So, if you guys do not know, this is my really good friend William Alves from Bay Area Statue Community. He does a lot of lives, and we've been collaborating on a few recently. We did we've done a few. We've done the Wonder Woman bus. We've done Psylocke. We've done Batman. It's been quite a few. So Will's like,
Mhm.
he's like, I got a new piece. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this. And as usual, this is Pain Collectibles. So I got me a beer. Our buddy Will's got a little nice old fashioned back there. So
Right there. That's just for Tashi right there.
there you go. So welcome everybody. Before we get into it, let's just say hi to people in the chat. We appreciate you being here and supporting. Edwin Diaz, my man, been following since day one. What's going on? We've got Johnny. What is going on, Johnny? Lane, what's going on, brother? Our good friend Tim. Tim, I don't know how to pronounce Tim's last name. Do you?
Timothy Mike. Uh,
Yeah, I can't
I
pronounce his
can't read
last
it
name.
from here.
Yeah, I mean, we've
Valencia,
been,
I think.
yeah, I have no
Yeah.
idea, but yeah, we got our buddy Tim, Venom
hmm
Tech. Hey, Venom Tech. Venom, are you Team Australia? I'm trying to remember. I get it all mixed up. Uh, Brandon, hey, what's up, Brandon? So yeah, we got a pretty good following.
Brandon, what's up, man? Thanks for joining, Brandon.
Venom's asking me where is the Malibu. Well, Venom, I just killed 2 bottles of Malibu yesterday. Like the bottles that I've been drinking, they're completely gone. I need to go to the liquor store tomorrow before the next show. So that's what's going down. Yeah. And so, oh, cool. We've got DB Madness in his house, and DB says might be buying the same statue. So I'm super happy you're doing an unboxing. Happy to be here. Okay, so Will, my man, my boy,
What's
tell me,
what's up?
tell me about this piece. Tell me why you got it. Tell me what you're thinking you're liking about it. Tell us what's up, what's going on.
Okay, so first and foremost, thank you everybody for joining us. I know it's like a Thursday. Tasha and I, we work crazy hours, and this was a time for me to do it. I tried to do it yesterday, had some technical difficulties. We're good to go now. A shout out to Tashi. Thank you very much for having me on Pain Collectibles. I really love doing the unboxings. If I could get statues to come in, I would just do unboxings. Unfortunately, I
Yeah,
can't
man.
afford every PO there is out there for all these awesome statues that people come out with. But that's what we work our asses off for, right, in this community. So thank you again. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah, and Bay Area people, you can always just have Will drive to your house and undo the unboxing for you. That's what he's been doing actually. He's been going
Yep.
around the Bay Area. So
hmm
so welcome to all our friends in the Bay Area statue community as well. You guys have been you're an awesome group. If you're not in the Bay Area statue community group, please go join them on Facebook and follow them there.
hmm
And yeah, Will, whenever you've got a piece and whatever here's the thing about you. I know how much you love doing unboxings, like live unboxings. This is your thing,
Yep.
and you enjoy it. So, anytime you want to do something, man, just come onto this channel because, it's one thing to and we've all been there. I've been there where you were. Like, sometimes you do a Facebook Live. If you've got like only a few people watching, it's fun, but it can be more fun when you've got more people. So there's always
Right.
the
Right.
interaction that makes it better. Our buddy Michael Reyes is in the house.
Michael,
What's up,
thank you for
Michael?
joining. Yep. Bay
All
Area.
right, and then I'm gonna take a 1 minute and I'm gonna bring in another buddy. This is Lane. Lane, what's going on? The
Hey
Lane, what's
everyone,
viewer.
happening?
welcome. Hey, so I saw you've
Yeah,
got something really X-Men-y to unbox tonight.
Yes, yes, I do, Lane. Thank you for joining, man. Really appreciate the extra opinions that everybody has and just all the information that comes in. I am super psyched for this. This
yeah,
is this is one of those amazing pieces, in my opinion. I know a lot of people might hate. I think it's probably the best version of her
oh,
at the moment, but I have to see it first, right? I'm just looking at pictures and things that they post, but firsthand experience always changes somebody's mind. And I will be non-biased on this. I love the character, but when I do the live unboxings, I'm non-biased. Like if I see an issue or if I think it's amazing, I'm gonna let people know. But don't feel discouraged about it because of my opinions. My opinions are my opinions, and you'll see something or you'll feel that it's not as bad as maybe I'm saying. which they're almost never bad. I mean, this group that I purchased this custom from, they do some top-notch stuff. So I won't be surprised if it's pretty close to being perfect.
Nice. So let me say hi to Aiden's in the house. What's going on, Aiden? Thanks for joining in. Aiden says Will trying to be cool with the black gloves and shit. He does look pretty cool, man. He's got
it's matching. His shirt matching there, everything.
Yeah, he's got the glove. He's got a Batman shirt. He's got the beanie. He's looking a handsome little mofo. Shangi, he's like, "What's up, painting company? What's going on?" Edwin says, "I buy my Malibu on Edwin. I want Malibu to fucking sponsor me for fuck's sake."
Cool.
Cheers. And Malibu and Adult Video Network. There you go, guys. This channel. Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, anybody that's watching this that's from the AVN, please sponsor Pain Collectibles.
Yes, do it.
Let's do it.
Because unlike every other punk ass bitch out there on YouTube, this channel we down with the strippers and hoes.
Yes.
Okay, we fully support 1000%. We're behind the strippers and hoes, man. So
well, Toshi, if it was Pain, it was a telling thing that the first two people, anybody on all the groups that I was on, said as soon as that Aeon Flux statue went up for pre-order, you and me were the first two everybody said was buying that effing statue. I'm like, do I come off as that thirsty as Pain? I don't have many of that booby girl statues and stuff.
You're mistaken.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I mean, I got like Harley and some of that stuff, and I go, woo, because I'm like, hey, you know, I hate to be the harbinger of bad news, but when it comes to big statues and other stuff, it's either big, beefy dudes like, you know, muscled out Bruce Wayne Batman, or as we may be actually seeing here shortly, it's the very attractive female statues are usually what sell, man. It's because we like to look at pretty things, other than big robots. Big robots are the exception.
Here's the thing. I'm not thirsty, okay? Y'all completely mistaken me. I am not thirsty. It is my mission to get humans to be more open about their sexuality and stop being fucking pricks about it. That's all it is. I am not thirsty. But you know what? I digress. Will, you've been standing like a handsome guy for a while. Let's start the unboxing, bro. I don't want to keep talking and ruining your limelight.
Hey, you're not ruining anything, brother. It's all about socializing, right? We're a community. We love this stuff. This is our passion. So I will get to it. All right. So first thing I seen, shipping box. Shipping box reminds me of the art box for XM Studios. So it's not your typical shipping box. It's literally, if you had an XM Studios, you take the straps off and you lift the lid up, and that's pretty much the shipping box. So I will show you. And I think Customs did open it because it barely had any tape. So this is the lid.
Oh, okay.
That's you see what I'm saying?
That's interesting. Yeah. I've never seen that before. That's very interesting.
Yeah, neither have I. That's my first time.
It's more like a shipping box, almost like what Payne got with his when he got his Queen Studios Hulkbuster. It was a crate almost.
Oh, yeah. It was a crate. Yeah, but this is the Okay, we got some protective corners in there. Cool.
Yeah, we got protective corners. Art box is pretty cool.
Oh, there's an art box. Cool.
Yeah, yes, there is. Surprisingly, normally they just give you the foam like the X-Force Psylocke. I did an unboxing. It was just that black foam, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
and Will, you bought this because you're like a huge X-Men fan, right? And that's like your focus is X-Men.
Yeah. So well, to be honest, I collect quarter scale Marvel and one third DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With the exception, I did PO 1/6 scale Anne Hathaway on Batpod because it's fucking Anne Hathaway. And
exactly, I love Anne Hathaway.
And the 1/3 was sold out. So
you saw that one picture that was the one that everybody was putting the focus on, which was the backside view, and that was pretty much everybody said, "Okay, I'm sold."
Well,
1/3 and 1/6 scale.
I didn't know who it was until, Tashi sent me the picture and it was just ass. So I was like, who is this? So I had to research it. And I was like, oh, it's Anne Hathaway. Okay.
It is true. I would say.
Well, I was going to say, though, that was the picture everybody seemed to stop on. I'm just saying, when they first showed it, like, way back.
That's a really cool box for a custom group.
Yeah, and I thought it was really interesting. I was like, look at that. It's like just kind of like a crate, right?
Yeah.
And it's got protective corners on the edge.
Yep.
Is it well put together? the box itself
Yeah.
and everything, so it's pretty
Look-
good.
look
Jeez,
how thick
that's
the-
thick. Yeah.
Yeah, and nice foam on the inside. Well done.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well done.
that is
So-
very nice.
So first impression with the shipping box, top notch, guys. Love this shipping box.
Nice.
There was some slight damage on the side of the shipping box, but the way they set everything up in there, no complaints here. So top notch.
Take less than Sideshow and like Prime 1, please.
Oh my god!
Sideshow.
Don't even start with me with those guys.
Sideshow. Yeah, I said it. I don't care.
I knew Toshi was gonna say that. I just thought
Of course I'm gonna say that.
I just totally set that up.
Listen, what channel? You forget who the F you're talking to. What
I
channel are you
don't
on?
forget,
Of course I'm
dude.
gonna
That
say
was
it.
totally premeditated on my part.
So-
I knew it would say that.
So what I'm gonna do, and I just noticed, I'm only gonna show the front of the art box.
Okay.
Because the side,
Whatever you wanna do.
The side has the studio's name on it, and I
Yeah,
don't.
don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Right.
I'm gonna turn it, stand it, and then I'll bring it up, and that is the art box
Ooh.
right
That's
there.
very cool.
Nice.
Okay. It looks like the art box will probably open like an XM. I gotta take the tape off. I haven't messed it, but it looks like it flaps open like
Yeah,
this.
It's a very
So-
cool box. I like it.
It's very cool.
Hey, just be careful because you've got Hush right behind you. So just be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Make sure there's
Tashi-
clearance and all that.
yeah. Tashi, it's Superman, man. He could take a hit.
Shit, bro. I used to own that Hush. I loved it. I ended up selling it because it was too big. It was too big.
That's what
What
she
type?
said.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Oh, this is awesome. This is pretty bad. Hey, you know this company, man? Wow. Okay, this is pretty cool.
Okay,
So check
cool,
this
cool.
out. I'm
Nice.
gonna. They put a little gift in here, actually.
Ooh. Sex
Yeah.
toy?
No, you're supposed to send me that. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, you have to win the giveaway. Did you put your name in the giveaway, you bastard?
I was gonna say
I don't think- I
Mystique
don't-
Fleshlight.
No, I'll put your name in the giveaway.
Yeah,
I'll
please.
put your name in the giveaway.
Dude, can you make it blue? Like,
Oh my god. You perv.
Well,
This is why we're friends.
Tashi, forget about Christy Mack. I want it blue.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you can. So it reminds you of a Smurf.
I don't know. No.
Okay, so the only thing I have here is I'm gonna show you it, but the tape kind of got stuck on it.
Oh.
But
Okay.
so check this out. It's like a freaking credit card.
Ooh,
I don't know if you can
that's
see that.
Is that the edition size card, like the ES card? That's what a lot of customs do.
Yeah.
You
So I got 25 out of 50.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
That's really cool.
So so you can see. I don't know if you can see because of the lighting, right? There's a little bit of the tape got stuck on the top corner, but it's hard like a credit card. So I think that could just be wiped off.
Okay.
The XM, if I remember, gives something like not exactly the same, but like kind of
plaque.
like a card or
It's a
something.
plaque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in. Yeah, the sleeve they put it on was a little too short, so that's why
Okay.
it's stuck to the top. Okay. So that was taped right off the bat when you open the box, so you'll get that. They also the foam they taped it. So I would like to see straps like XM. I've sold statues in the past, made my own straps like Sideshow and stuff instead of taping it because it's not as secure. So that's kind of something I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to cut this off and try not to take it out of the art box. So this is brand new. I haven't opened it. I haven't checked anything. This is the first time opening it. The company did say that they put insurance on it. So I know they're watching. I just want to reiterate that. Yes, I have it. I lost volume. I can't hear you guys.
We can hear you.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I can hear you now. There was some
Yeah.
sound, and then it just kind of went dark.
Yeah, it's probably just a slight network bump.
Okay. Yeah, because I was hearing a lot of things in the background right now.
So while you're doing that, holy shit, we actually have 23 people watching now. Well, 23 that are live and active in the stream. That usually means there are more than that in the background who are not commenting. So to everybody who is here, who is watching, oh, never mind, I lied. We're at 28. To everybody that's here and is watching, thank you guys so much for your support. Yeah, Lane is right. Please, Dan Hill's watching too. Thank you, Dan Hill,
Nice,
from
Danny.
Bay
Thank you.
Area. Thank you. Yeah, our buddy Lane is correct. Please hit the like button. Appreciate. Thank you guys so much. Clean show tonight, guys. Clean show because tomorrow is going to be the special 1K giveaway for the channel, and that's the one where we're gonna get fucked up. So,
And Payne, just to let you know, I get paid tomorrow, so you might be in some trouble if you're going to be drinking some
God.
super chatting. So,
Oh my God! Well,
I
first
might,
of all,
I might have the Payne stash set aside for tomorrow.
I'm going to tell you right now that again, Google takes 45%, then I pay 30% taxes. I see a third of that. I'd rather you save your money, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, but
you know what?
it's worth it for you just seeing what you look like. Are we not forgetting the greatest unboxing of a tumbler on all of YouTube
that was
history?
good. Dude,
That
my
was the
favorite.
greatest. That is
I was
maybe
so
not the
happy.
greatest unboxing, but the greatest tumbler unboxing. That is a unboxing that will live forever. So everybody,
Good.
if you haven't go watch that because that
was fun.
that is probably Toshi doesn't realize it, but like 30 years from now when he's super old, that will be one of his top 5 YouTube moments he will remember.
Hey, I'm actually quite down with that. That was fun. That was fun. I mean, it was a good unboxing. I got fucked up. It was all the chat's fault too.
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't help with that one. I helped the night before because although I guess I kind of started it because I was the first person to do it.
I
started
Eddie,
it.
You and Eddie started the trend. So, oh my God.
Well, William, I'm glad to see that modern day X-Men Krakoan era has not killed your love for Mystique because it seems to be trying to kill love of X-Men for everybody else half the
And
time.
I want a Mystique with Rebecca Romaine or Jennifer Lawrence. That would be a nice piece.
That would be
How
cool.
about a transformation of each? So you just have a portrait of each of them.
Yo, I'm gonna have 2 big titties at the same damn time, man. I got 1 titty in each hand, mother.
All right,
Toshi Tumblr. Yeah.
Toshi Tumblr.
Yeah, don't ever unbox a big statue. Like if you do another Hush size Superman one, don't follow Toshi's example for how you are going to handle that unboxing.
Don't hate that.
No.
Nobody should follow me in anything that I do, especially unboxing, because you know what? I enjoy getting effed up. Okay, it's like one of my favorite things to do. Anyway, and
Ooh.
oh yeah, that base looks dope, yo. I like
Yo.
that base. Yeah, it's like got the it's almost like a play off of the XM one with the broken X, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's exactly what I was thinking of. XM. That's one thing I like for the XM with their usually comic based more style. Their bases, I think, are always really cool with that. Like some of the best detail and paint work for quarter scale. You know, not third scale statues necessarily.
Right.
Brandon Salad. But yeah, this looks good. Well, what do you think, Will?
Up close, the paint's actually really, really good. I'm not sure what's going on here with the brick because it looks like they try to do some dusting, like make it look dusty. The skulls are just on point. I mean, I really love the skulls, but I feel like the dusting on here it doesn't seem. Maybe it's my lighting. I don't know. It doesn't seem like brownish dust. It seems kind of like a super light pinkish brown. And I don't know if that's because they just dry brushed it that way or not. But the application looks good. Like, to be honest with you, that's like the only thing I see. There's a good amount of texture. I mean, you could feel it. And like I said, I really like the skulls on it. I didn't see if they have like an instruction on there for like because there's some pegs here on
Well,
for
I
skulls.
mean, for
So I have no
fan
idea,
art
but-
pieces, there usually never are. So
Yeah,
so
I mean,
just gotta-
I it wouldn't be bad. I mean,
Yeah.
if if they want to like send me a statue and let me know how to do it, and I'll do like a instructional video on how to assemble.
exactly. Yeah. No, definitely.
But- But for now, yeah, no. So that's cool. I really do like the base. I like the skulls. I like the half X-Men sign there. And you're right. It does look like a little bit of the XM one, but I think the XM one the X was was it metal or was it like brick? Do you guys remember?
It was brick. I owned it for a while. It was brick.
Okay, so it was
and
brick.
it came apart. Yeah.
I
And hang on. I didn't mean to compare it. I just saying it reminded me of it. But this thing looks dope.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, so
yep,
Oh, nice.
25 to 50, very nice. This thing has a ton of switch outs, right?
It does have 2 switch outs. I think it has Rogue, Mystique swords. So a few hand switch outs and a few head switch outs. And I'm looking at here.
And there's
the
a bus
top,
stand too, right?
There is
Supposedly?
a bus stand. There's supposed to be a
Nice.
bus stand. Yeah. So
Nice.
let me
How
get
many
through here.
how many statues has this group done?
This group,
You know?
I think they've done like a Black Widow. They did a Carnage and Mary Jane, which looked really nice. They did this one. They did this Mystique. I'm trying to think of the other one. Those are like the 3 at the top of my head right now. I kind of joined a group a little bit late, and I caught this literally like right before it sold out. So,
Nice.
yeah.
No, I
So,
remember
okay.
it being a cool piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do. I got my other phone. I gotta take the pictures. Or I won't know how to put it back.
Yep.
There we go.
Actually,
So
that's a very, very smart move. Pro tip, always take a picture so you know how to pack it up later.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the actual bust
Yeah, nice.
for the stand for the portrait.
All the extra switch outs. Yeah, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I might be a little bit too. There we go. So I don't know if you can see that. It's got the skulls on there too, but it's all concrete, so they didn't alter the paint on it. They just kind of left it like that, which I think would be kind of really interesting to figure out a good way to display both of them.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate them making a stand for the switch outs instead of just leaving it in a box.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the bus stand is always cool.
It's one of those things where like my Jason Fabach, it's like I got 4 portraits and I can only show 2 of them, and now the other 2 got to sit in a box. So I don't really care for that. So okay, so let's pull that, and I think this box has her body. I think that's the bread and butter right there.
And we've got 26 people watching now. Thank you guys so much for all of your support for this channel and for Will and for Drunken Stupidity.
Jason's new channel.
Our complete nonsense. Yeah, and Jason's new channel tomorrow. Make sure you join us for his show and subscribe there. But if you have any questions for Will as we do this piece, please throw it in the chat, and then Lane can shout them out if I miss them. If you guys have any questions in the chat, and then so Will, the skulls on the base that you say are on point. It looks like is it like a wash of different bronze colors or different browns? Like, is it more brown than bronze, or what is it like for you? And you can answer after you're done doing what you're doing.
Okay. Let me. Yeah, because Mystique actually, her torso has a key.
Okay.
So, but they in the box they joined it all together with the lower body. So, I'm trying to make sure I don't do anything I shouldn't be.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see. We've got somebody called Bellin in the house. Bellin says that this group also made a Beastman 1/5 statue from Masters of the Universe. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen that actually.
That might fit in well with all the if you're getting any of the Masters of the Universe 5th scale from Tweeterhead.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. This is her lower half.
Okay.
One thing off the bat I'm not liking. And this is based on shipping, not anything on the paint. The paint's amazing. Okay. Is the two skirts? They seem to be very. I just get nervous with this kind of stuff.
Were
Let me see if I get a little closer.
Were they separate pieces, Will? Or
yeah.
Did
So
they
in
come...
the box.
Oh,
the skirts. They don't look like they're keyed. They look like they're glued.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would scare me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So they're not keyed because see. So,
yeah.
But I think the skirt's PVC. I don't think it doesn't feel like resin.
Okay,
so,
well that's probably smart then.
Yeah,
that's probably smart. Ooh, I like the blue ass.
Yeah.
Well, as long I'll be happy with that flashlight if that's blue too. So
Jesus. All right. Well, you got to win the damn giveaway first, son.
Win the contest first, then worry about exactly what
No,
you're doing.
you win it, and I'll send you the Thanos one. It's purple. Is that close enough to blue?
Oh, jeez. I don't need any reminders of that statue.
Okay, so that key's in right there. And I'm sorry,
Very
my gloves like leaving little hairs, and I don't like that. So
Okay, so DB Madness says, love what I'm seeing so far, and he has this on order. He says, I also think you get Rogue and Psylocke with 2-arm switch outs. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get looking forward to that. Hey, Connor, what's up, Connor, my man? Connor,
thanks for joining, Connor. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Holy shit, dog. We are at 30 people. Thank you all so much. Hey, cheers, man.
This is the Connor. This is the Connor right here.
To Connor and the rest of our Justice League tribe. All the tit lovers out there. Michael Reyes, what's going on? Knight, how are you? What's going on? All right. So we got the blue booty out in Keat. Very nice, very nice.
I also have, so here's the upper torso. Man, let me tell you, if you're watching this custom, you guys did an awesome job on her breast. I just got to say, it's,
Ooh.
Man, it's.
I believe this is, okay, Hot Girl Summer approved. Cha-ching.
Yeah. So what you're saying is they next need to do a Power Girl with boob window.
Oh my God. Okay,
or the Prime one should copy this baby for theirs that's upcoming.
They should. So I'm gonna put her on there, and I want to see. So you got the skull detail. Paint looks good for her belt. A little bit of the paint came off the key. I'm not sure if that's what they did. Is they probably painted a blue, painted a white, and just dropped it in and packaged it, and then they just pulled some of the paint off. But that's for the key, so it's not a big deal. You're not gonna see it.
So, hashtag dem titties. I like that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is a very
melons.
Yeah. This looks like this is a very much like late 80s, early 90s, like X-Men animated series kind of style to her outfit and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does, and I appreciate that, right? Because I'm a big comic guy, and I rarely get any movie stuff, so I really appreciate it. It just brings me, back to childhood and all that good stuff. So I really like it. So before I put the rest of it on, I just want to give my opinions on what's going on. I had some people mention some stuff to me prior to this unboxing, and so I'm going to confirm right now. Someone said that the left leg looks too long for her body, and it doesn't. I'm just saying right now, it really doesn't. Okay. I don't know if you can see it sideways there. In person,
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. And it looks extra long because she's like wearing like 10-inch pumps.
Yeah, she's got the hooker boots on.
Yeah, so I mean
you gotta have the hooker boots on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and especially they go all the way up here.
Yeah, exactly.
I am extremely impressed with the paint application. I usually find a lot of defaults and a lot of QC issues in the paint. I don't see it here except for that keyway. Not a big deal. But on her ribs right here off the side, you can see some of the black weathering on it.
Very nice.
Right. It doesn't look too glossy, and and this is what caught me the most was the skin paint job. I mean, just the texture of it looks great. The shading looks great. I mean, let me rotate. Look at her back. If you could tell her back right there, I mean, it just, everything's on point in terms of anatomy from what I can tell. And whoever ordered this, man, you're not gonna be.
I'm just staring at the tits and ass, man. But
yeah.
So,
I figured.
Question. Is the inside the art box? What kind of foam is it? Is it the black custom foam or is it okay?
Black.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they went like hard styrofoam or whatever. No, but the pose is gorgeous. I love the hooker boots. I like the very, very nice flow and line of action in the cape. Not the cape, but the skirt. The way the dress flows. The the pose is very dynamic. So yeah, it looks good, man. Is there any texturing in terms? Is it like all smooth flat paint, or is there like ridges and texturing in the suit or anything?
So the only texturing and weathering in the suit is right on for side boob down her her
Okay.
lats right here. This
Okay.
is the only. There is some texturing. There's a little black in there, like it's she's in battle, right? So it gets a little dirty
Okay.
inside the creases.
Cool.
There is some good shadowing in her boots right here. You could up close you could tell, and I will do a close up of everything. But yeah, I really picked this out, man, because I felt that she had the best color blue in the picture, and in person, I agree. But someone did mention something to me. Once I get the portraits and stuff on, and we'll see if they're correct on what they said.
So far, you are happy with the shade of blue that's been used
Yes.
on the good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Really nice texture on the blue. I mean, it's smooth. It looks like a semi-gloss blue, but they really really emphasize the shading in the blue to not look just black. You know what I
Good.
mean? It's like
Good.
a little bit of darker blue blended in. So that was really good. So
Edwin Diaz says hooker high tops. I 100% agree. And again, y'all better remember which effing channel you're listening to. Here we down with the strippers and hoes. So yeah, and if you don't
okay,
like it, you can FO. Carlos made it. Our brother Carlos made it.
Carlos, yes.
He ran out of Walmart and is watching us now. So welcome, brother. Welcome, my man. All right. What's next, my man? What you got?
You got? I got her OG portrait. So I'm gonna bring it here. So I don't know how the lighting is, to be honest. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna put her up there. From what I'm looking at, the sculpt on the hair is phenomenal. I haven't seen any cracks or any breaks. Paint job looks just as good as the body. She's got the little skull detail up on her head there. Let me know if you guys can see it, because I can't.
Oh no, it's fine. It looks pretty good.
Right there, yeah.
Can you bring it a little bit closer?
Yeah, absolutely. I just don't want to get in the way of the lighting.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. You can kind of see. Okay.
That has almost like kind of an old Randy Bowen feel, almost kind of to the facial sculpts that he would do back for his pieces back in the day.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Trying to figure out the rotation of the head here.
We've got a new person, Payton23. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Will. And the Drunk channel.
Okay. So there she is. This is where someone mentioned some stuff to me.
Okay. Address it. Tell us.
So someone mentioned that the blue's offset from the body. Okay.
What
so
the
blue's
meaning what?
From the face to the body.
What?
It's a little bit different.
Yeah. So the face has a little bit of a lighter tone.
You wouldn't want it to be the same though.
No, and well, it's close, but yeah, it's not the same. And a lot of people that were messaging me were like, "Well, the blue's not the same as the body." You're right. It's not the same, but it's not the same in terms of it's bad. It's actually really good.
You want contrast. You don't want it to be the same. Otherwise, it's just going to look flat.
Right. So in terms of paint application of the face, like I said, I don't see no QC issues. The eyes are perfect, eyebrows, nose, lipstick. I mean, everything's really. They did a great job. I think the factory that they hired really put a little more effort than some of the other ones I've seen.
That is awesome.
Right. Yeah. So
that is awesome. Nelson Ortega says that is awesome. I agree, Nelson. Thank you for tuning in. We are at 36 people now, man. Holy shit, that's freaking awesome. So speaking of which, Will, you and I need to take a little bit of a drink for our brother Carlos who entered the chat. For Carlos, because we did one for Connor, we got to do something for Carlos.
Here.
Yeah.
We just cheers, my man. Cheers to you, Carlos and Connor.
You know what? And I blame Connor because he's the one that got me into the old-fashioned stuff.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
So
Now I don't normally drink, but I feel like a raging alcoholic because of Connor now. Thank you.
yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay. Your friends are here to be your scapegoat. You know, you can always just blame me too, because I will always enable people into this. Because
It's
I'm
bad
that kind
habit.
of I'm that kind of friend.
You're a good friend. You're a good friend.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
the fun
so-
one that gets you in trouble.
Okay, so I'm a little bit nervous here because there is. Oh fuck! Please don't break anything.
So,
Yeah,
Payne,
be
if that's
careful,
you,
bro, be careful.
are you more Kelso or are you more
Oh, I'm definitely Kelso.
you're more Hyde?
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm probably more high.
So before anybody get a chat or anything, we're not referring to the actor or anything. We're referring to the character.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely more high.
Okay. No, sorry,
Anthony, you dickhead. Anthony, why, bro? I don't have shot. I have like 3/4 of a beer. You sending me a super chat to chug, dude.
guys,
it's
that's
fucking,
tomorrow. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah,
tomorrow
that's
night.
that guys. That's today's Thursday. Today's the clean show.
Yeah,
Tomorrow, no, Saturday. Saturday is the one where we go all out. This is the clean show.
he's got to work tomorrow.
I actually don't. I'm off.
Well, you know what,
well,
Toshi?
then you don't got an excuse.
Toshi.
Ah.
So then.
Yeah. All right. Anthony,
get back.
I feel bad, but thank you so much for the super chat. That you shouldn't have. Thank you.
Well,
All right.
well, all that says is you're gonna have to take extra tomorrow because you owe them.
Yeah, well, I am gonna chug this beer, but before I do that, here, why don't you show us what you were about to show us?
Okay, so I got her other arm, left arm, and that she has a semi-automatic on here. So I'm just gonna bring that up here.
How do you feel the gunmetal like paint and stuff like that looks on it? Does it look half decent to you, or?
Yeah, it looks half decent. It's got a little bit of wear. It's got a little bit of the gunpowder kind of black on it, and a little used up chrome. You know what I mean? Like it's got some wear and tear on it. It's not too bad, to be honest. I'm not a really big like super gun enthusiast, so I wouldn't really know too much. But I do know they sculpted her arm very well. You got the shading on the white leather here. You got really good creases that they did some good paint jobs and shading on. But yeah, the gun is just a gun. I don't know. I feel like for this piece, I wouldn't emphasize too much detail on just the gun. Now, if you have like a Hulk Buster or battle armor from Batman or something like that, then I expect a lot more detail from the metal side of things. But for this, I think it's pretty decent. It's good enough.
All right. While you do that, I'm gonna take a quick pause. So I owe Anthony a chug. So let's see, we've got this much beer. So I'm gonna shotgun the motherfucker. All right.
I can't wait to
And
see
here we
this.
go. 3, 2, 1.
It's taking quite a while.
So is that part of your N7 training program there, Toshi?
Oh.
Oh, geez, yeah. Oh, no, he got rocked.
Another one? Oh, fuck you
wow.
guys. Hang on. I need to get more alcohol. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No.
Lane and Will do your thing. I get more alcohol.
Okay,
Now I owe people.
okay.
I'll be right back.
No problem. I don't know why he just didn't bring a 6-pack, Lane. He
I
brought
know.
one
It
beer.
just.
I told him.
Well,
said,
I
"You
don't
know
think he
better."
thought. Our audience now. He set his own precedent. So anything that happens to him is his own fault.
That's true. That's his own fault.
Hello, everybody to chat. Everybody who, if we have anybody else joining, hey, Anthony Mafia. Anyway, Toshi's going to get some more beer. So he'll be back in a minute. Anyway, Will, go ahead. You were talking about statues.
Yeah. So for anybody that's just joining right now, and you've ordered this, congratulations so far. Okay. I think personally for me, I haven't seen the switch outs yet, but I would display her like this. But luckily, this group did a phenomenal job and gave you a stand to put the other switch outs on. So you could display everything and switch them out how you feel. So, like I said, if you just join us, that's it. There is a crow here that I'm going to pull out real quick that goes on these two skulls, which I completely forgot about.
I would
while
honestly
you're pulling that out, Kinky Sphincter, you got another one. Obviously, I'm not going to shotgun this, but I will take a pretty big swig. So thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. Very sweet. Thank you so much.
William, if you just told me, like, if you've been trying to fake me out and just told me, hey, this was an XM statue that I got for their X-Men line, if I hadn't seen their recent, like, Jean Grey or something, I probably might have just believed you right off the bat. Because I think the paint quality and stuff like that is looking that, at least on camera and stuff, is looking really good.
No, it's even more impressive in person. Her sculpt for sure, skulls, base. Just maybe it's just the color, and there is texture in it. Maybe they could have done a little bit more on it. There is surprisingly a little Easter egg on the base. I don't know if you've seen it. Wolverine's claws right here, 3 claws cutting into that base. So I don't know. That's a little Easter egg I see there. But here's the raven that sits on the skulls, or the crow, sorry, whatever you want to call it. It's just black, has a little bit of white dry brushing on it, white dry brush on the beak a little bit there. I'm trying to see if I can get out of the light so you guys can see it, but just a crow, and he sits.
One of your friends is here, Will. We've got Jay Cha in the house.
Jay Chan, yes.
Yeah.
Shake and bake, brothers. Shake and bake.
Your buddy's here. Jay says nice. That actually looks pretty solid, William.
It does. It does. Thank you.
DB Madness says this is great. I'm really glad I'm getting her. I can't wait to add her to my X-Men collection. Kinky Sphincter, bro, thank you very much again for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says that's an awesome statue. DB Madness is saying, do you have a Sideshow 1/4 X-Men piece you put beside her for scale? Which you do, which we will reveal at the end.
I do.
We'll do a scale comparison at the end after we're done with all of the unboxings and the switch outs, but I think people would love to see that. And then Venom Texas, this was coming after the Tumblr night. People are going to start doing it. Honestly, tonight was supposed to be a chill night. We were doing Will's unboxing. It has nothing to do with me. It was not about me at all. We were going to go balls to the wall, big and stupid on Saturday, so I wasn't expecting people to. So, Anthony, this is your fault. But, anyway, thank you all. Oh, keep going, Will. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Hey, no, this is part of the show, man.
I know, it's part of the show. It's just
so indirectly at the end, you can blame Will because it was his statue that got you on and is going to get you things. So, Will, you need to send him a sorry later.
So here's the thing, mofos. Y'all forget I love getting shit faced. So it's like my favorite thing to do in the world. So there you go. Don Antonio says statue looks awesome. Don Antonio, that's very Italian. It's very Sopranos thing. But welcome.
Antonio.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
DB Madness had a question.
Okay.
Little towards the end, 1041. He was asking, is there any chance you might have a 1/4 scale Sideshow X-Men piece to put beside her for scale?
He does to the side.
Yes, I do. I push it to the side. I'm not trying to figure out how.
That's a good question. Is this supposed to be a 1/3.5 or a 1/4?
It's 1/4.
Okay.
It's a 1/4 scale. Yeah. No, the only those special groups do the 13 or the 1.3.
Special group.
Okay, I think that goes there. The pegs kind of look a little different, which is weird that the pegs are a little different because they all fit the same head, but yet here, it's got a little. And okay, so putting one of the portraits there, it seems like it's too top heavy in the back. They should have centered it. You see that?
Yeah, but I think once you put the other switch outs on, it would weight it down.
I don't know because I think the arms go here, right here and here, and the other head goes here. So you got too much weight. It could be. I don't know. It might be my table. I don't know. Let me move it. No, it's not that at all. So, okay. So that's a little concern for me. And the pegs for the stands seem a little off than what they should have been. See how it wobbles? I don't like that. Reason why? I live in California. We have earthquakes,
Yep.
so
Yep.
that concerns me. Okay, but like I said, don't take away from anybody else. That's just me being non-biased of this review. All right.
Great.
So
Let's see. Nelson says you guys are great to have done this unboxing. Thank you. Yeah, whoever gets this, I hope you enjoy it. Jay Cha says looks better than the renders, which is good.
it
Jay
does look
also
better.
says the XM Mystique was like a frost giant. So this is more in the scale. I had XM Mystique. I liked it.
Yeah, some people said it was a little bit bigger than what it should have been. I never had it, so I don't know. I know Timothy Michael had it, and he can contest that it was a little. And I believe Mr. Tay has it as well. I think he has it, and it's probably for sale. So there's a plug for you, Tay. Let's get your stuff sold.
Cool. Here's the thing, though. I liked it for a completely different reason.
Well, I know. I mean, I to be honest with you, I like this statue only like
I like big
this.
butts and I cannot lie.
That
you
part
motherfucker.
only. Only that part I like about the statue. Everything else is mediocre. Okay.
Hammer can't touch the hammer.
Any other hits?
Yes. We got two more. We're gonna do Rogue. Rogue is the next one up. Okay.
And then after that, our buddy Tim wants you to measure the height and the width and all that.
Height, the
you didn't
width,
bring it.
You know,
you don't.
I didn't bring my tape measure, but I do have my phone, and I can use my phone. All right, here's Rogue.
Hey, that's dope, yo.
Ooh, that looks interesting.
That looks pretty damn good. That looks pretty good.
The hair paint seems pretty. They got her, skunk over and stuff like that pretty well.
Yep. From what I'm looking at, it looks really good. I don't see no breaks, no cracks. The paint application looks really good too. I mean, you guys could tell. I don't even. Right there. All right, and I like how she's shape shifting. So there's that texture there of the shape shifting. Looks really good. I like that detail instead of just making it flat. Just kind of flat. So let's go ahead and put her on. Right there. Ooh, that magnet was pretty strong.
Ooh, that is good.
That went instantaneously, much easier than
than the OG. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I like that. I like that head sculpt, man.
No, I really like, because the likelihood you would get something like this on a different license piece is very minimal, probably.
Yeah, and the kind of transformation. Yeah. You're right, man. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying? What were you saying?
They didn't do it before. So I'm gonna grab Rogue's hand.
Okay. Yeah, Lane, what were you saying?
Oh, well, I mean, normally you wouldn't necessarily say that. The only thing I can think of, sort of, we saw with Mystique doing that, there was a sideshow one where she had like the Wolverine claws and stuff like that.
Okay.
Years back, because I like that. I like that Mystique, but I like this old outfit much better though.
But that Mystique, they compared XM to that one, and you could tell she was a lot smaller.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So here's Rogue.
Fit scale.
Yes, it did. Here's Rogue. Her green, her arm. Sorry, the green on her arm has a good shading. Has the good crease on there. Where am I? Okay, right there. The glove, I think it could have used a little bit more shading. There's not really anything there. It's just kind of yellow. And then she has this. I'm not sure what the feather is. Is that? Oh, okay. I get it. It's her transforming. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So she's transforming into the white and brown into the leather. So that's what that is. Okay. I had to think of it there for a minute. Yeah. So it does look good, and that goes right there.
Yeah. Don Antonio makes a good point. He says you're never going to see a licensed piece with a gun pointing straight at you.
No.
Nope.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
To me, I think it was a very bold decision that this group decided to do with the gun pointing straight, because it's very hard to, in my opinion, to display it with something else, because you really want to get like her whole body, right?
Yeah.
But then you got to display her sideways, but you want to see her facial expression. It reminds me of Queen Studios, the Wonder Woman that came out with the shield
Oh yeah.
right? And so the shield's like literally covering her whole face, and you're like, okay, how can I display that? And she's at an angle, her head's different, so it's really bold. But I think it works for this piece. I think just the way everything flows, and it shows strength and femininity into her pose and her body, and it's awesome, man. This thing's pretty badass.
They lined up really well the transformation, it seems, with the pose along with what they were going for from showing it like just that early part of her body is transformed and
Right,
she's shape shifting there. They did a nice
right.
job with that.
They did a very, very good job on that for sure. Okay, so let's take Rogue off, and we're gonna put her on the stand. Okay. Yeah. See, look.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
You see that? How heavy that
Yeah.
is?
You better take that shit off right now. Can
Yeah.
you put that
So
head on the bottom or no?
no, they go up on
No.
top, and then the switch
Okay.
outs are over here. So
Yeah, better
yeah.
take it off for the time being because maybe the switcher arms would weigh it later, but we don't know. Better take it off for the time being
Mhm.
because that's not
No.
good.
So yeah, that's unfortunate. You're gonna have to put something behind it for it to not lean or have
Yeah.
it. I don't know, because what they did is they made it flat on the back, so they didn't engineer the weight distribution of the heads. So I will have to take. And that's what I mentioned earlier when I saw it. When you add both heads, and they're not light. You were talking about maybe a pound and a half. I mean,
Okay,
they're
so
they're kind of
they're
heavy.
good. Well, I mean, you want it to be like a decent weight, you know?
No, you do, but if you're gonna display it on the
Yeah.
secondary stand here, you don't. You
Yeah, yeah,
either
of course.
you engineer the stand to center the weight, or
Yep.
you figure something else out. But I don't know if anybody else having this issue. I have 1 out of 50, so I don't know what everybody else. Maybe theirs
Yeah.
won't do that. Let me actually move this back a little because I moved it forward so you guys can see, and I'm on a bit of a crease. No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be careful, man.
no, it's not. So I'll leave it there. Yeah, it'll tilt. That weight of that hair is just pulling that back down.
Yeah, yeah. Be
Okay.
careful, man. Be careful.
So no,
So
yeah.
while you're doing that, Jay says that Marvel doesn't allow the characters to be looking directly down the barrel of the gun, and he
Yeah.
says it's why the Cable had one eye looking a different way. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I can see that though. I can see that though.
Yeah.
You know, Marvel's owned by Disney, and so you got to follow the mouse rules, and you know they're a family friendly
Well,
company.
remember, even though DC, the Infinity Catwoman was supposed to originally come with the gun, that she would be holding the bust, and they
Oh,
made them remove the gun so she doesn't come
that
with it.
that's stupid. But Harley came with a gun though. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
I
she's
know.
Harley, so we can,
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
so
villainous
here's
and
the
kills people.
here's a Psylocke bust. Okay.
Hey, that's very interesting.
Ooh, so it's the other side
It's
of the
a
body.
it's a very comic interpretation of all of the faces.
Very, very. I
Very,
love it. I
very
love it.
comic.
I'm a comic guy, so I
I like
really
I
do
like
love
I
it.
like the hair. I like the hair on the Psylocke. That looks good.
Yeah, it's flowing good. I like how the transition, because it's red to purple, and then she's switching over from Mystique to Psylocke. They did a really, I'm very impressed with the portraits and the paint job. They're getting a lot of the blending in very right. Um, the eyes got a good gloss. I don't know how they get that detail in that eye so small like that. It's really good.
That transformation, the way those done on the Rogue and the Psylocke could have gone really wrong, really easy.
Oh yeah, for
It's
sure. It
right
looks
there
really
during
good.
kind of where you see, quote, the crease on the face there in between.
Right.
Ooh. So it looks like the colors don't cross over too much or something like that into each other.
No. The only thing I see like mine has a little bit of wobble here, right? The magnet's not as strong as the Rogues. Doesn't take away from how nice it is. It's just I get really picky, and like I said, non-biased on my reviews. So when I see certain things, I call it out. But if you can see it there, you kind of, it's like the magnet's not strong enough. The only other thing too is something that's catching my eye is the red hairline. I don't know if you can see it. See that line?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's blended in when they sculpted it, could be because they printed it with the hair off and then they glue the hair on. They do a lot of that stuff. So
okay.
it catches my eye, but this still doesn't take away. Let me put Rogue's arm somewhere here. I'm assuming. To be honest, I don't know where the hell this arm goes. There's so many spots to put the switch out in, and I got two more. So it'll be Psylocke's arm. I think.
Venom says that looks pretty freaking dope. Calvin says, "What's going on, everyone?" Very nice. Welcome, Calvin. We're still at 30 people watching. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for whoever gave super chat. Oh, sorry, not whoever. I know whoever. Anthony and Kinky. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you guys for the super chats and for trying to get me effed up on a clean Thursday night. Oh, you bastards.
Oh, hey, Calvin. Thank you for joining tonight.
Yeah, hey, Calvin. Saturday, man. Saturday, we're going to go balls to the wall. I already made the graphic. For Saturday, it's going to be 1K giveaway, followed by fuckface unboxings.
Well, I think what you should use is just if you can get back to your video where you showed your hand popping up after you fell over and you're like, I'm okay. What happened? Where am I?
I'm just like, it didn't happen. It totally didn't happen. It's a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, that should be the thing. Bleep faced, and then your hand up.
Well, you know what, Lane, you're going to enjoy the Saturday unboxing because I'm going to unbox that Anakin Skywalker. So.
Oh no! Don't do that. It's going to end up in 5 pieces.
Whatever. It's a hot toy. I don't care.
So one thing I noticed, the peg, and maybe the group could tell me later. There's 2 more pegs here for this standalone base.
Okay.
But this part of her arm doesn't fit in the other 2. Like, okay, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So maybe like that. I don't know, but the magnet's just not strong enough. So
So hang on, quick question: is the magnet strong enough to the arm, just not to the base?
Well, okay, Rogue's magnet seems strong. All the other magnets don't seem as strong, so I don't know if it's the base or not. And I'm trying to figure out. This just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you can't. It just fits perfectly there. Both of them do, right? This one is just. It doesn't seem like. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just not knowing how to put it on there right. You know what I mean?
We can revisit it later. Yeah.
I'm just trying to. Okay, this one seems like it would fit. Yeah, the magnet's not strong enough. See, it would fit there. Yeah. It's just not. It just doesn't want to cooperate. So. It is what it is.
It would fit there, but it's just not strong enough.
Yeah, it's not holding. It looks like it locks in perfectly, but it's just not strong enough to hold both magnets.
You might have the blue tack the thing.
Okay, let me get her Psylocke's arm.
So we got a couple people joining. Our buddy Oscar is here. What's going on, Oscar?
Oscar and I worked for many years at one of the largest West Region cement plants in Cupertino here in Northern California. Yeah, we worked together for a long time, and he had no idea I was a big statue guy until recently. So, so I hooked him up in a chat group. So now he's part of the Just Tips
part of our league.
So,
Yep.
Nice, so, nice. Good guy, good person. He actually has a quarter scale boa coming in. I'm supposed to go there Friday and do the unboxing with them, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that. It's like 2 hours from my house.
Boa Hancock?
It's cool. Yeah, from One Piece.
One Piece,
right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you guys want to do it together, we can host it here. So all good.
I'll send him a private message, talk to him a little bit more later on it. But yeah, he's got Oscar's. He's diving in the deep end real fast, man. He's PO'd a bunch of Infinity Studios bus, all kinds of stuff. He's loving it. Yeah. So can't wait to see his setup at home.
I'm about to PO the Catwoman from Infinity, so I feel you.
You guys make me feel like I'm in slow motion in comparison for collecting, since I just got 4 statues on order.
Yeah, but you don't compare.
But I buy a lot of hot toys.
Yeah,
toys.
you like your hot toys.
Yeah.
I got like 15. I got like 15 hot toys on pre-order. So
that's the thing. You like those. You like those things, and you know. So you like them. That's the more important part. Don't listen. Hang on. I'm going to do a quick PSA while Will's doing his shit. Listen, assholes. Don't try and compare. Don't try and like follow what other people are getting. Like that's just stupid. You gotta do you, man. Don't listen to like every mofo out there like trying to be like, oh, this is great. It's not great. Okay. It's not that great. Come on. If you like it, you like it. Do you know how many things that I like that other people are like, oh, it's a piece of shit, and I'm like, oh, well, go fuck yourself. I still like it.
Yeah.
Trust me, you're not going to have to worry about anybody saying that about your Hulkbuster, sir. If you ever worry about that,
I love
dude,
Hulkbuster.
that
Look at that guy.
That thing is amazing. But it's also that thing. Quick question, Payne. Did you actually weigh how much that thing was?
We didn't weigh it, but it's supposed to be about 200 pounds. So.
And the scary part is the war tank, that Maestro, is supposed to be heavier.
Yeah.
That's like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I have to order a special pedestal that can hold the weight. So, but yeah. So anyway, just friendly PSA. Don't follow what other people do. First of all, never follow what other people do. You got to march to the beat of your own drum. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, just F people,
but I do have a recommendation on that. Don't impulse buy either. Okay, yep. I did a lot of that. Stick to your collection, right? Stick to like, okay, I'm only collecting this, even though all this other shit's badass. Because you know what, you're gonna have freaking 70 POs and nothing match with anything, and then you're just gonna be stuck with the stuff. You're gonna lose money trying to resell it, or if you get lucky and it's valuable, then you're gonna do okay. But stick to your niche, and then once you collect your niche, you're like, I got all the pieces I wanted. Then move to the next and take your time. It's like Extreme Channel always said, there's always a better statue, and he's right.
There is.
Okay, he is right.
There's always there's gonna be new makers that come down the road whenever or something like that, and what's super hot now may not be 5 years from now, just for whatever reason, because there's people's tastes have changed. We've talked about already too, like scale that people are trying to collect in might change. From bigger or smaller or whatever, depending on what's going on.
Yeah, it's all about real estate too. I like to collect the DC 1/3, and obviously I only have one up there, and I have my Batman. I have nowhere to put him. I got that Faybuck, and he's like almost a 10 out of 10 for me, and I got nowhere to put him. So still working on that. I'm doing some drawings and plannings to build my own display, and eventually I'll get there and post it and do a whole room tour. But until then, it's just is what it is. So yeah.
Hey, hang on real quick. DB said he posted the bus where they placed the arms in your Facebook post. DB, did you post it in the Paint Collectibles group, or did you post it in Bay Area? Because I can't find it. And if you can, send it to me so that I can put it up on screen so we can look at it.
I think with the separate base, Tashi, it's just the Rogue and Psylocke, and then they had the Mystique up with the arm stuck out. But they never showed it reversed. So let's say I don't want the classic, I want Rogue, and then where do I put? You know what I mean? So
yep.
They kind of it seemed like it's limited to you have to display it a certain way because you're not going to be able to put because I'm looking at it right now. So if I wanted to keep Psylocke up here and Rogue right there, which they fit perfect, I can't put this Mystique anywhere. Like her arm won't go anywhere on there with the gun.
Okay. So I get it.
DB says they have the Mystique arm and the pick on the bus base.
All right, then DB send me the goddamn picture, please.
Yeah. If you can send I don't know. If you can send me the picture, I didn't review it. I do have a picture on this phone I'm doing a live stream on, so obviously I'm not going to. You know what I mean?
DB, you know me on or post it in the Paint Collectibles group, and I'll pull it up on screen right now. But while he's doing that, keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah. So I got her arm here. Okay, that's
cool. That is nice.
Yeah. Ooh,
that's the Psylocke one. That's very nice. I like that.
So the color is really good. The purple, I like that.
Yeah, there you can't tell much. There's a little bit of shading in there, but because of the
No,
color
I can
purple,
see it.
it's
I can
kind of
see
hard
it.
to tell.
I can see it. That looks good.
It's hard to tell, but there it is. Let's put that up, and then the last piece.
The Psylocke blade.
Yes, it is, and I need to try to be very careful pulling
Yeah,
this out
please.
because it's like way in there. So I actually might have to get my gloves out.
Yep. Take your time. Take your time. We're gonna address the chat real quick. So, Venom says he's still getting hot toys, a lot of cool stuff that they want, and collect what you love. Completely 1000% agree. You gotta just do you and not follow the hype,
Mhm.
not follow
Yep.
like stupid people and people talking about how good things are when they're really full of crap. And our buddy Oscar says collect what you want, whatever makes you feel good and happy. So
Mhm.
1000%, man, 1000%.
Yep. So here's no, go ahead, keep going.
Oh, Calvin is asking who makes the piece. Calvin, I will DM you.
Yeah,
There you go.
that Calvin. Sorry, that's proprietary. We can't just air it.
Yep.
Here's one thing I'll say for Hot Toys. The reason I still like them, even though they're somewhat smaller scale than some of this stuff, through Hot Toys, they can sometimes, especially if you're setting up a big display or something, if they're part of a property or something you like, they will sometimes make secondary characters and stuff. Like,
Oh,
I'll
cool.
say for WandaVision, they won't make a statue of White Vision necessarily. I got him because he makes a nice addition that they wouldn't necessarily
Wait, no,
make
there is
in
a statue.
form.
There is a statue of White Vision. Iron Studios did it 1/4.
I thought they did the regular version.
They did both, dude. But I mean, if you're primarily a 1/6, it makes sense to just stay 1/6. There's no reason to pay 4 times the price for the statue. There's no reason.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. That's why I said stick to what you're doing right now and your goals in terms of collecting. So if you're 1/10 guy and you want to have a 24 by 24 table with all 1/10 and a big battle going on, like Infinity Wars,
cool.
then stick with that, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember, Tasha, growing up in the 80s, I don't know if you remember, I think it was Beetlejuice. He had like the whole train set and the forest and all that other stuff in his basement, and I thought that was the coolest shit. And now we're doing this, and if you can collect 1/10 and do a big battle scene, man, that's just grail.
Like those Sentinels that had all the X-Men and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that was
those
cool.
huge statues.
Yeah. So stick to your niche. Don't get me wrong. I started off quarter. Actually, to be honest, let's see what I started. Yeah, I started off on anime quarter. I had Android 18. I still have her from Greeley Studio. I think she's one of the best ones I've seen. And then I just saw the Superman Hush in the background you guys see, and I was like, dude, I got to get that 1/3. And so now I'm just so now I picked my niche. I'm like, okay, this is all I'm collecting, and this is the line I'm going with, and I'm going to stick with it.
Just be careful if you ever get into a Bayverse Transformer, whether quarter or third, it won't matter.
No,
unless if you like spending 3 hours putting a statue together.
No, you know what? I did. I don't know if you watched it. The Psylocke I did. Remember, I did the special. I brought my special one no one knew about, and then I did another one, which was a 1/3 0.5. That thing took forever, man. It was just too much. Mine was plain and simple, but that other one was just too much. So let me get back to it. Here's the sword and the hand. I just go ahead and place it on the hand.
Dude, that is awesome. Is the sword made of metal?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I got my gloves on, but it doesn't feel like it. But let me do a little something here.
It's cool though.
No, it doesn't feel like it's metal.
Okay. I was just asking.
Right, let me place that.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Right there. So,
very nice.
And I got one more piece actually. I just glanced down. I'm like, hey, that's it. And I was like, nope, that's not it. I got one more here.
Nice. Let's see. We got some new people joining. Hold my balls. That's funny. What's up? Hold my balls. Nelson says, follow the beat of your own drum. 1000%. Venom says, I'm all over the place when it comes to scales. Hot Toys premium format 1/3. But I love everything I have. Congratulations. I'm glad. Fuck Sideshow. I had to get that in.
I knew that was coming as soon as I saw premium format.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway,
Tasha, you're gonna hate me because I got a PO that's supposed to match up with my Sideshow Logan. So don't hate.
Hang on, y'all mistake me. I don't care if you buy Sideshow. I don't care if anybody likes Sideshow. I'm just saying I personally will not, and I personally don't like them. But that is a personal choice.
Now,
I don't care if other people do.
Now, will you buy a tweeter head or something you see that you like, since it's technically not a Sideshow premium format, even though it's distributed?
No, I'm not a comic guy, dude. I'm only doing movie now. I'm just only doing movie and only anime.
So let me tell you something, Tosh. I got Michelle Pfeiffer from Tweeterhead quarter scale. She's badass. She's a movie.
Yeah, but I ordered. No, my wife liked the Dark Side one better, so I ordered that one for her.
No, I'm saying Tweeterhead came out. Yeah, you're talking about I'm talking about the quarter Tweeterhead came out with through Sideshow, where she's laying on the building.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a good piece. Yeah. I like that piece.
Yeah, it's a badass piece. It was before I was doing. It was before I was doing live unboxings, because I've had a bunch of stuff prior to starting doing live. So here's the last piece that I found, and it's actually her fist with her plasma.
Yeah, the side blade, very nice.
Yeah, the side blade, yeah.
They really went all out on this one for extra.
Yes, they did.
This is like Prime 1 EX edition bonus, with the amount of stuff that this comes with.
Right.
Practically.
That magnet's pretty strong too, to be honest with you.
So Payton23 is asking, did I pick up Bo-Katan? I haven't done it yet. I will be picking up Bo-Katan because I love what's her name? Go ahead, Elaine. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead and finish your comment there.
I'm done. I don't remember.
William, do you think you're going to be able to, at one point, because like the camera kind of cuts off her side beam a little bit, like right at the top?
Oh yeah.
Can you pan out?
Just a little bit, so everybody can see the whole thing there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That looks
perfect.
That looks good. Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you.
And then rotate the Lady C Susan so we can see the portrait too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
I backed up the camera a little bit. And,
yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
It looks good.
There you go. Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. I want to get a good view because remember I have to bring the other piece for a size comparison.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah.
And I did not forget that he asked for the height, the width, and all that other good stuff.
Yep. So while you're doing that, Jason Clendening has joined. Hey, Jason, thank you for joining. Jason says, nice. He's going to get this piece. Congratulations. Timothy. Oh, brother Tim. He agrees with me. F-Side Show. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. You have my back. I appreciate you. Thank you. Our buddy Michael Reyes says, congratulations, Will.
Wait a minute. Did Timothy Michael just say F-Side Show?
Yes, he did. He has my back.
Oh, no. Oh man, I'm about to throw Timothy under the bus right now. Don't even start.
How many premium? Okay, how many premium formats has he bought in the last year, and how many does he have on pre-order?
Oh my god,
bro! No, he didn't. No, because Timothy actually lives down the block from me. Great guy.
I know.
He owns his own. He owns his own personal barbershop, so if you need a haircut, a trim, a shave, whatever you need, he might even start Brazilian waxes, and I'm Brazilian, so I might have to be the first customer.
Nice.
But he's down the street, and he does have a SS Logan, because I have the same one, and it's in his kitchen. I've seen it.
So,
Tim.
Timmy says, throw him under the bus, go ahead and do it. And then, so hang on, I got a question for you, Will.
What's up?
If Tim is gonna do Brazilian wax, so does that mean he's gonna basically yank out your dick hair?
Wow, that was more info than I needed there. Thanks a lot.
Hey,
Payne.
Lane.
Hey.
What channel are you on?
Let me answer that question. I know.
Let me answer that question. Only on the head.
Oh,
ouch.
That was a good one. That was well played.
I do have to say, between the two of the Psylocke switch out hands, I like the side blade better of the two.
The side blade, yeah.
Yeah, I think it fits more what I picture for her, especially because Mystique, I'm not sure about her creating a weapon like that, but the copying kind of her creating an illusion of the power and kind of, that's more what I could see. It fits to me more her abilities and stuff that she can do.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Tim says the Brazilian wax is part of the secret menu. Well done. I love it. Balin says she loves this. I don't know if Balin's a guy or a girl, so I apologize. But Balin loves this piece. So awesome. So, hey, Will, can you rotate it real quick? So so we can see. There we go. We can see the portrait and the
Yeah.
arm. That's really cool.
Yeah. But you see how confusing that is if you were going to display her, you want to display her like this, but yet her arm's kind of covering the face. So
So just offset it a little bit.
It's a little tricky depending on what your setup is at home, but I'd have to say, and I'm being non-biased, this is a must-have for any Mystique fan. If you really love Mystique, the only criteria I have right now, or some criticism, is the rock paint and the extra stand they provided. Thank you, but it's not holding the weight; it's tipping.
Yep.
So we don't want any breaks. Maybe it's just mine. I don't know if anybody from that studio is watching, which I requested that everybody does. If your stand's doing the same thing once you get it, so double check it. Be very mindful. Be very careful. I'm glad I'm doing this review. That'll warn people that are going to get this. This statue.
Check your bus stands, guys. Yep. Check your bus stands.
And if you have to. I hear museum clay is what holds these things down. You can put a little bit on the bottom, it won't affect it, and it'll literally stick to whatever. Probably won't stick to fabric. It'll probably still tip. But museum clay, I guess that's what they use in museums. So there it is. I did find my tape measure, so I do got my tape measure here for those. The other side note that I want to bring up that I wish they did differently is you're going to display Psylocke, let's say like this, but the crow's facing the opposite way, which kind of I'm looking at and throw me out. I like if the crow is facing the same direction, like there's a danger, and a crow's like, oh shit, something's coming from this way, but it's actually facing like me.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So It's like, it's I don't know. I would have liked the crow kind of facing the same direction.
The storytelling of the base and everything for how well it is with all the stuff with the skulls, all that stuff. The crow just throws it off. Would you maybe be able to remove the crow for a second and see how it looks? Oh yeah, so you could have it without the crow on there. And
I like the crow.
Yeah, no,
I don't care if it's looking any other way. I like the crow.
Yeah, you could have it either way. It's just a side note that I'm saying,
just
like
a
I
little
said.
Is that magnetic? It is, right?
There's slots there. It might be magnetic. Yeah, it feels magnetic. It feels a little strong. Actually, that crow magnet feels stronger than some of the other attachment magnets. But I'm going to take Psylocke off, and I'm going to put all the stuff over there.
Put the original on, so before we do the measure, put the original on so that you can measure it. And then while you're doing that, do you know if this is sold out? Somebody in the chat is asking, Elijah's asking how he can get this. I mean, one of us can tell him, but is it sold out? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. You know what? I think it was, because I think I got like
the last one.
The second. I think I got the second to the last. I think there was one more left. But remember, when it comes to customs, a license, whatever, someone always backs out. So don't be surprised if it's available. So, just ask, right? Just ask. Or if you're one of those guys and you want to get a recast, that's up to you.
Oh, damn! You went there.
Don't tell anybody. Don't promote it. Just have what you love. I mean,
oh my God, you went there.
I'm a big 3D STL guy. I got a bunch of STLs.
Yeah.
I have no 3D printer, but I just I'm an art guy. I love the art and what people do and stuff like that. So I got a lot. I joined Wicked 3D group and all this stuff. Never printed anything out, but it's still art to me, and I love it. So I understand the negative hate on recasting, but I just feel that if you're one of those broke guys and you really love this stuff and you can't afford it, I'm not promoting it. You should always, just be about helping the artists.
No, hang on.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks, so they can suck my dick.
Right. So if you want to go and get a recast, then you do you. I'm the same way. I don't care. You do you, right? I'm not gonna scold you. Who the hell am I to tell you what to do? So you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just be happy with your choices. That's all.
Yeah, and on this channel, I'm not gonna give a rat's ass about being politically correct or give a shit about what anybody thinks. So you don't like it, you can suck my chode. Michael says that you're gonna sell it in a few months anyway, so Michael knows you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell it to Michael since he's opening his mouth there.
Oh my god, that's pretty
He's
funny.
like, but it'll be 2,000 for you, buddy, just for
No,
you.
that's why Michael bringing it up, because he wants you to sell it to him. That's
Yeah.
why.
Is that what it, Michael? You got my number. Just text me, brother.
Some attempted some TV
Reverse
series,
psychology.
reverse
Yeah.
psychology.
Yeah, there you go.
He's certain it will work. His plan works once every 100 times.
Okay, so this slot here doesn't seem to make sense, but this magnet's actually pretty hard and it's holding it. And
Good.
then let me just go ahead and pull her portrait off like you guys asked and put it there. But it's going to fall, so I'm going to hold it. So that's what that would look like if it was, see that tipping?
Yeah, that really disappoints me with that base.
Yeah, it could be just mine. Maybe when they casted the bottom, they casted a bow in it. So I like to know from the group, and if you're watching, if the commissioner's watching, because I requested that he does, so it'd be nice if he did, be interesting. Let me know if your base is doing that, like your stand.
Okay, I have a picture. DBZ sent it to me, so I'm gonna pull it up.
I think it looks the way I put it, but yeah, let me know.
Actually, you have it wrong.
What the?
Yep, you do have it wrong. You have it backwards. So, you actually have the Psylocke. So basically, you have everything reversed. Psylocke head and arm goes where Rogue is, and Rogue head and arm goes where Psylocke is. So let me just share the screen.
Well, I mean, what this goes to prove to you that you do it the other way too, because they all supposed to match.
Wait, what do you mean?
All of this is supposed to match because all the pieces go on the arm and the head. So that means this standalone base, all the pegs should match every single head and arm because they match on the body.
So you can't see return, can you?
I could see what you're saying. So hold on.
Yeah. So put
But my question is, there's a peg on this backside, and I don't know what that peg is
so
for.
the back on the is the gun hand.
So behind Rogue's head, the gun hand will go through there.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then the Psylocke sword hand is in the front. At the bottom.
That's right. Yeah, I got to move that because this magnet's actually pretty tough. I understand what you're saying, and I know what you're showing me because I see it on a picture, but it just, the way it inserts doesn't make any sense. But
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Sorry. I had to go there.
So, I think it is. I think it is just this stand.
Your stand is still.
I think it's bowed on the bottom. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'd have to shim it. Let me try something here real quick.
Well, I mean, maybe. Well, we have all of the evidence here, so just message the group, be like, "Hey guys, I don't know what you were thinking, but is this supposed to do that?"
Yeah,
in a nice way. I mean.
No, absolutely. I'm not a rude person, but okay. So,
well, if you need some of that, just then have Payne step in, and he'll be glad to
I mean, generally, I don't like the. I mean, if I like somebody, I don't really want to tell them to go FO, But if I don't know you, I'm happy to do that for free.
So I'm putting it like that. I'm putting it like that because it's holding because of Lazy Susan.
Nice. But yeah, that matches the picture.
Let me get a measurement here. So from tip of gun to the back of the hand. Gun to the back of the hand. It's about 17 inches. So 17 inches wide.
That's decent size.
Thick, I guess.
Hey, we got John Hensley in the house. We got Chasen in the house. What's going on?
Chasen, what's up?
What's up?
So, okay, 17 inches depth, 14 inches wide.
Cool.
And about 21 and a half tall.
Tomorrow.
So there you go. Or long, tall or long.
All right, so it's 17 deep, 14 wide, 21.5 height.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. But that 17 deep is only if you have the gun arm, right?
if you have the gun arm. So
Yeah.
let's take the gun arm. So if you're not going to display her like that, yeah, that's pretty strong. And I'm just so the Rogue and Psylocke arm are pretty
Yeah,
much.
just they're similar. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Careful, bro. Careful. Please be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful
I see it
piece.
tipping. So they're pretty much distance-wise the same. So we'll go. Let's say if you did Rogue or Psylocke, we're looking at. God, that's kind of tough to measure. 12 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
12 inches.
Hey,
So-
OG Pain Crew, Mark Bucks in the house. What's going on, brother? Nice to have you. Sorry.
Yeah. See the magnet on this.
Yeah,
arm
it's not holding. Yeah.
No. I guess you could display it like that. I don't know. Everybody's going to have their own imagination on how they want to display this, right? So for me personally, I like classic Psylocke. Classic Mystique. So I'll go all classic. I have her gun sticking out like this, and that's what I like. I love the fact that we have the switchouts as well, which that's cool. But each his own, right? So that's how. So that's pretty much that custom piece, man, from this group. Payne knows the group. Tasha knows.
Yeah. Belen says so many
So-
display options. Awesome.
Oh, Michael is also being very careful. I don't want my statue broken.
So Michael's
Yeah,
gonna buy this
yeah.
from you, apparently.
So I just got a message. I don't know if he's in chat, but Eddie Broski, we know who you are. Thank you for watching the live unboxing. He just sent me a message, so appreciate
Eddie's
it. Yeah, he just sent
shit.
me a message. Yeah,
I love Eddie Broski.
Yeah, Eddie Broski's he's phenomenal, man. He does great work. Great
Yeah.
work.
What's up, Eddie Broski? What's up, my man?
Yeah. I can't wait. I really appreciate Jay Chan and everything he does too. He does some good work. I can't wait for some stuff to come in. I got a few more stuff coming in, guys. So right now I'm working on shipping with my 1/3 Wonder Woman rebirth from Prime One, and I got a custom She-Hulk coming too. So that one doesn't have any switch outs or anything, so it'd probably be a really quick unboxing. So without further ado, what I'm gonna do is let me move this stuff to the side.
Oh yeah,
And
so that you can
Yeah.
bring the sideshow in for comparison.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
that in.
I just got notified. Actually, I do have a statue here coming in probably the next couple weeks.
Oh damn, what did you
Poison from PCS.
get? Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's gonna be a good one.
nice. Yeah.
Hey, you wanna unbox it on the drunk channel, bitch? It's Hot Girl Summer approved because that thing is sexy.
Yeah. Well, my problem is I've been trying to find, because where it's probably going to go, I want have another fighting game statue probably to go with it. And I've looked at a couple different ones. I thought about picking out that HMO Felicia from Darkstalkers.
Yeah.
But right now, I actually am thinking for your channel it'll probably be later in the year, in Q2. But because I'm waiting for King Batman Who Laughs from XM to come.
Okay.
That is actually, no one else seems to give an F about that statue.
Oh, I do.
But that is one of the most ones I am most excited for, because that's a quarter scale that's like 30 inches tall. And it's got freaking tons of bat ghouls that he's standing on top of. I saw that base, and that was like one of the most horrifyingly awesome things I've ever seen. That made me just like, oh my god, I gotta get it.
All right, here we go.
DB is asking which She-Hulk. It's the one where she's clenching her fist.
Nice.
Well, I mean, the scale matches. There you go. Whoever was asking. Does it not match, Will?
It does. You can tell Mystique's a little bit taller because you're looking at the hair. So when you look at the body composition, I mean, we already know that X-23 is tiny, right? Because she's like Wolverine's height. So and Mystique's a little taller, so I can see the scale, but it's barely. And like in person, you could tell they look good together.
Well, I mean, Mystique does know Sabretooth and Wolverine's size. Oh!
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Huh?
Why did Mystique bang both of them?
Yes, she's banged both of them.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, she had a kid with Sabretooth. Creighton Creed
Well,
Jr.
That's just awkward.
Yeah. That's not a good Thanksgiving.
That's
dinner
like
right there.
that's like Jerry Springer baby mama shit.
Yeah. That was back in the night. I mean, Creighton Creed was like the Hidden of Humanity guy and stuff, who was not a mutant.
Oh, so my good boy Chasen wants to razz me. He says, "Why are unboxings on your channel so long compared to the rest?" Because I'm a drunk motherfucker.
Thanks, John. Thanks, John.
Oh, and Lane
Oh,
said, John said Lane would know. That is awesome.
So
Oh my God.
yeah, there you go. That is custom Mystique unboxing.
Okay, I got one more request.
Go for it.
I want you to take your measure. I want you to measure the size of that titty. I want to know how deep the titty is.
Well, Payne, I can definitely tell you, it's definitely a lot thicker than the.
Hey, let me enjoy this, Lane.
Than the Jean Grey coming from XM.
We're looking at a drop of. Let me get there right. About an inch and an eighth of a drop.
Okay. What about in depth?
Depth. Fuck.
Careful, bro. I don't mean that.
Shit, it's about an inch and a quarter.
Well, there you go. There you go. To the sculptor who made this, I applaud you, sir.
Number one.
You have some taste. Yes, well done.
I can see why X23 here is a little pissed off because the size does matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Well, now Payne knows that the sculptor for 2B, the third scale coming at some point in like 2025, now has something to aim for.
Hey,
when it comes
I'm buying that 1/3 2B, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so Connor says that's a solid triple E by his calculation in real life scale. So you know what? Hell to the yeah. Because listen,
well, you're just like, how did I get into this again?
Listen, assholes, you find me another channel out there that is gonna be real and ask to measure them titty size. I tell you, they don't exist because they all a bunch of punk ass pussies. Here, we love the titty.
We measure. We measure.
We take that shit seriously. So Pornhub, hook a brother up with the sponsorship, man. AVN and Pornhub. Here we go.
Oh, that's too much.
Champion of the pimps and hoes.
Payne's N7 program is very different than Commander Shepard's.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Commander Shepard ain't got nothing on the Payne, man, for sure.
Exactly.
Let me go ahead. I can never figure this out how to reverse this camera, so I can get a better close up for you guys.
There should be a button that just flips the camera, dude, on your phone. Oh, you're on StreamYard, so no.
I'm on StreamYard, yeah. It doesn't have it. So I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to get a little bit
closer.
And
go, that'd be great. I'm sure people would love to see that.
Yeah, so give me a minute here. Okay. Pull it off. Okay, move shit out of the way. Okay, so try to not get into the light. There we go.
Well, you're right. The skull paint is really on point.
Yeah.
And I see what you're saying about the rock paint, though. But in all fairness, even Queen Studios doesn't do rock very well, so it's kind of universal across the board. And XM doesn't do rock that great either, so it's just hard.
So maybe it's just the standard, or they're all using the same freaking factory.
Probably. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, as long as the character comes out good, I think, you're not really going to look at the rock that much. You shouldn't. So.
No. But it is a review, so I gotta get. The
of course.
Well, even Payne, like for your Hulkbuster, I had seen some people on reviews say for the
the rock's
painting
not
on
that
the
good.
rock,
it's
not perfect. But I mean,
I ain't looking.
I'm sorry. I know. I kind of go. I understand where you're spending so much on it. You would maybe expect that, but even the Justice Buster, The Rock was, some people had said didn't look that great. I mean, I got the Batman. The Rock looked okay, but the pavement or whatever. But who the F cares? We're looking at this. That's what you're going to spend 98% of the time looking at.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you can see the shadowing, the detail on the paint looks really good. Her belt looks great. Then I'm going to rotate it back this way because Tasha only cares about two things.
Yep, there you go. No, I agree with Connor. That's a solid E cup right there.
Yeah.
And look at that groove. You can, motorboat that. So,
oh man, yeah, perfect. She's got a deep cavity on there for sure.
That's perfect motorboating composition. And look at that ass too. There you go, man. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
There's a paint approved panty shot.
Exactly. Hey, on this channel, we take our take our female anatomy and we take our porn seriously. So
very, very seriously.
Very seriously. Yep. We ain't no punk ass bitches here. So I'm down with the X-rated shit.
Yeah, I like for each one of the head sculpts and stuff, the dynamism. I just said that completely fucked up. Excuse me. Sorry. Payne, I know what the thing.
You know what? The secret is if you don't say it in succession like I used to, you're fine. So if you go like 5 sentences and an F-bomb drops, it's cool.
Okay. I will say that the hair motion and stuff for all 3 head sculpts being so different from each other and everything is just really nice. Like,
they put effort into it. That's good.
Yeah, they really did make this a nice piece. And like I said, I'm not usually a custom person, but like I look at this and just go, wow, man. I don't know. Sideshow, the F-bomb boys, step your game up. Even if you got to charge an extra $50, they don't charge a ton. Charge us an extra $50 for more stuff.
They make 5,000 so they don't QC. They don't check. They just let whatever come out, and then that's why you're paying. You're paying $600 because they don't care to QC. They don't have time. They just do 5,000 of them, and they figure if some is bad, they'll just ship it back and give you a new one. And they're playing law of averages, and that's fine. That is just their business model. I'm just not going to support it. That's all.
Yep. That was nice, though.
That is very nice. There is very nice shadow detail in all of the paintwork on the body and all of this. So that's really, really cool.
Yes, there is. That's why I was very impressed when I saw it. There you go. Very impressed when I saw it. I'm really happy with everything about this. I think it's a great piece. If you're, oh man, I left my camera all at an angle over here. If you're looking for a Mystique, if you're looking for a Mystique, and this commissioner still has some available, I'd suggest you hit him up as quick as possible because
I can think of a couple characters I'd like to see him do.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen his Carnage and Mary Jane, but from what I'm seeing now, and what I see in the renders and the pictures, I think that thing's, and it's big. That thing is not small. That Carnage is all over the place. I don't collect Spider-Verse stuff. I don't really, like I said, I stick to my niche, and it's just, X-Men, X-Force, mostly X-Force, 1/3 DC, original 7 JLA. And that's what I'm going for until I'm done, right? Because stuff's not cheap. But
you must have absolutely loved like that Mr. Sinister from XM with that wonderful cape of his.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's amazing.
The Dawn of X.
No.
Yeah, no. You see his face. His face says "fuck you."
No.
His face is like.
If you didn't hear Toshi, if you didn't hear it, the facetiousness of my voice.
I just think they're getting people that never read comics to do these renders. Just because some of the stuff is just horrid. XM just showed the Wolverine X-Force, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so psyched to see the X-Force. I'm not too happy with some of the portraits. I might even get it because I need an X-Force Wolverine.
Yeah.
But there's just the one where he has his mask and half his beard sticking out.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It doesn't look
and
right.
Why is the weird gray beard gray?
That's one thing with XM. They have some that really like that Maestro. If that actually comes out relatively well, like that thing.
Yeah.
For them, I mean, it's so ridiculously huge. So the amount of people who can buy it is minimal necessarily. But that like they nailed Maestro perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I feel they kind of went downhill after. I want to say maybe a little bit before Apocalypse. I think they're like Phoenix was amazing, Mystique was amazing, like even their Mystique was really good in terms of size issues or whatever. But they were pushing out some good stuff. But now the stuff I see besides Maestro, I'm not too.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, you I don't know, man. Like if they ever try to do another Dark Phoenix, it's not going to sell. Just don't even bother. Just stick with OG for you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can see that. See, they came out with that the Jane Foster Thor, the comic book extended, and I kind of like that. But at the end of the day, I still prefer Natalie Portman as Thor. And to all the people who say they didn't like Love and Thunder, I love that movie, so y'all can go suck it.
Well, I better get somewhere because I still have never made it through that movie, and I've tried 4 times.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a bunch of sausages that you can suck on. I would buy a pack of Nathan's hot dogs. I'm going to send it to you, and you can suck on those because I love that movie. I don't care what anyone says. I know everyone hates it, but I love the movie. So I think, Lane, you're going to love this. I think I'm actually going to break down and buy the Natalie Portman hot toy. I didn't know there was one. I just saw it yesterday. I didn't know, and I just saw it yesterday. I was like, all right, this is the only chance I'm going to get a Natalie Portman Thor. So I may break down and buy it.
He denied it this afternoon because I was messaging him earlier because I said he's going to become Chasen 2.0. So Chasen, he hadn't bought any hot toys. They are like
hot toys, yeah.
Big, only big, third scale, half scale to my roof. To my roof height. And then I saw Chasen put out a picture where he had 10 hot toys full of boxes that he just bought and got all delivered on the same day. And I'm like, okay. Now, I love Chasen. Chasen's one of the guys who's always really good. The one good thing with guys like Chasen, who gets a lot of stuff, that you can live vicariously through them. 2, you can actually see something if you're interested in sometimes, but you're not sure about it. Payne and other people will always tell you what they think about something, so you can actually get some honest opinion too if it's something that.
We don't sugarcoat shit.
Yeah, if it's not a custom or it's a $200, $250 hot toy, they'll tell you what they think of how it looks and all that kind of stuff when it comes out. So that's
okay. So I think I figured it out with this extra stand right here.
Oh, cool. Tell us.
Me being who I am. Okay. So they put small little pegs on the bottom. Can you see it?
Okay. Yep.
And they're
so these rear pegs have to be towards the edge.
Yeah, then that would Yeah,
because with these rear pegs here, it does a tipping thing because of the weight. So whoever's gonna order this, make sure you check that first to see where the peg's at. If you can unglue it and glue it further up, then you won't have the tilting issue.
I got a better one. Don't even glue it. So I have one of these rubber ones right here. You can just go buy a pack of these rubber ones and add them to the back. And you don't have And these are 3M adhesives, so you just plug them on and they don't leave a stain. So just get some of these rubber ones.
Yeah,
right?
Just add extra.
Just add extra. I've got a small one right here on my hands, but they make them in different sizes. So I have a pack of these that I keep lying around. So just buy these and stick them on there, and it'll save you a ton of headache. Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure you put it towards the edge of the flat surface on the extra stand. I might even order some of those just to put on this. That way you don't have that tilting. And if you do have, if you have any tilting issues, make sure you get a measurement of what they have here. The thickness looks like 1/8 of an inch. Don't order a quarter and then put it on there. Then it's just going to be all off, right? It won't be level. So, but I'm glad I was looking at it while I was taking it apart. That's why that's tilting. So, not a big deal. A couple bucks at Amazon, they'll send it to you, glue it on. It's problem solved. But other than that, this piece is a really, really amazing piece, man. I'm loving it. I think this is awesome. Like I said, for those of you that want Mystique, I think this is the way to go. I don't think there's anything else coming out that's going to be as good as this. I think there's another company, right, that's coming out, Tashi, a commissioner, that has a bunch of soldiers. She's like on top of a bunch of soldiers or something. I
don't think I
do
saw that
remember
one.
seeing that. Yeah, she's pointing a gun too, but she's on top of a bunch of dead soldiers.
I like that base better than just that thought process of it. I like that better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That feels like something she could be fighting under, like the old animated series under Apocalypse or something like that, in a big fight with the X-Men or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if they wanted to get real crazy, they could have put like, I don't know, Wolverine's mask on one of these skulls or something like that and go real detailed with it. But I think the simple is more. And yeah, you're right. It could be like Age of Apocalypse kind of situation. So yeah, it's good, man. So that's it, brothers. I do have, like I said,
go ahead.
no, I got a couple more coming my way, and Tasha and I will keep you guys up to date on what we got.
Yep. And we still have 31 people interacting in the stream now. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of your support. We got to address one thing. Our buddy Timmy's like, I will suck on every possible sausage to never watch Love and Thunder again. I'll be like, we're friends, so it's cool. I'm gonna give you a pass. I still love that movie. So,
Hey, you know what? MCU, there are so many movies in it. There's going to be a movie for everybody. There's even someone out there who probably loves Thor: The Dark World.
I do. I really love Thor: The Dark World.
Toshi, you are definitely a sadomasochist when it comes to your entertainment consumption.
Hey, you know what it is that I'm somebody that I went to film school, and we had the kind of guys that were all like, oh, I'm a cinephile, blah blah blah, and I'm like, when I watch something, like I'm entertained. I don't really ask for much. I'm like, if it makes me laugh and I'm having a good time, then I don't really care that much.
Hey, of Phase 4, my favorite movie, okay, excluding No Way Home, but my favorite thing from Phase 4 is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I actually flipping love that movie.
Yeah.
I am probably getting the Wenwu hot toy because it's John Liu. And
dude,
he's
Wenwu
awesome.
is Tony Leung, and I grew up watching Tony Leung, so that's a good one, man.
To be a shocker, I don't know if it's my favorite, but I do really like it, and maybe because I'm just a bit of a simp, but Eternals, Selma Hayek and Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
just
well,
I'm down with that.
I can understand being down for that. Now, if you told me more Selma Hayek back in Desperado time frame, I'd probably be maybe a little bit more down in that time frame of her and stuff like that. But that means like having what's his name who played the guy with the knives? He's been in a bunch of movies.
I know what you're talking about with the ponytail with the messed up face.
Yeah,
or not messed up face, but he's got.
And he has the woman tattooed on his chest.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I'm forgetting who he is right now because he was Machete.
Yeah.
But you might have a guy like that running after throwing knives at you. So
no, it's Eternals for me and Ant-Man and Wasp because of Michelle Pfeiffer. So I'm just an old school guy, man. I just love those ladies. But yeah. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in, joining on the Pain Collectibles, dealing with me, and unboxing this beautiful piece. Like I said,
they're not dealing with you; they're dealing with me.
Well, we're both here taking up everybody's time. I mean, we've been on the pod for an hour 48, and I gotta get up at 4 a.m. But it's worth it.
All right, we need to end this shit then. I guess Jason is right.
Pain is always worth it to deal with, though.
Yeah, I guess Jason's right. My unboxings do take forever.
Yeah.
Apparently. So, well, anyway. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. We still have 33 people watching this train wreck. And I do love being a train wreck.
And better train wrecks are coming this weekend, damn it.
Yep. Saturday is going to be the mother of all train wrecks. But, guys, we thank you. We appreciate you. Toss a like, subscribe. Tell me to FO, whatever you want to do. Lane, thank you for jumping on. Appreciate you, my friend. And thank you, Lane. We will tomorrow night we got to go on Jason's show to do his show at 10 o'clock, and Saturday night at 11 we are going to do the giveaway, and you people know by now what it is. And then we're going to unbox Anakin Skywalker after that. So it's gonna be a crazy night. But yeah. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you tomorrow.
Excellent. Thank you.